everyone, today we are going to explain the second fermentation of kombucha and how we use fruit as flavoring agent to create natural carbonation, enhance taste and improve the health benefit of the drink. My name is ASMATUN.
My name is NURSHILATul ELYA binti Muhammad ZAIDI.
And my name is Muhammad FARISH HILMI bin Zamzam.
And hi, my name is NABIHAH binti
And lastly, my name is FATIHAH binti ROSLI.
So this is the table of content for our video. The first part going to be explained about introduction and history and also the objective of the kombucha projects. As for the second part, they will be explaining about the fermentation process, the apparatus and ingredient, and also we include the video of making kombucha. The next part is about the production cost, packaging design, health benefit, marketing strategy, and also future improvement in our project. Last but not least, they also be talking about SWOT analysis, market survey analysis, and also conclusion of this project. Kombucha is a fermented tea beverage that originates in ancient China and has been consumed for centuries as a traditional health drink. Back then, it was believed to support digestion and general well-being. Over the time, kombucha spread to other parts of the world and has gained significant popularity in recent years. This is mainly because of growing consumer interest in probiotic and functional beverages that promote a healthier lifestyle. Let's start with the ancient origin of kombucha. Back in 221 before Common Era, kombucha was first consumed in China and was famously known as the tea of immortality. At that time, it was highly valued by the Qing dynasty because it was believed to promote health and longevity. People drank it not just as beverages but as a traditional tonic to support overall well-being. As time went on, kombucha began to spread beyond China. During the 1900 series to 1980 series, it traveled to Russia and Europe through trade where it became part of local tradition. Meanwhile, in the United States, kombucha found a new audience during the counterculture movement, becoming a popular DIY homebrew drink among those interested in alternative lifestyle and natural health. Finally, in the modern era, the commercial side of kombucha began to take off. In 1925, G.T. Dave pioneered the first retail kombucha bottles, make it accessible to a wider audience. Since then, kombucha has grown into a multi-billion-dollar global industry, transforming from an ancient health tonic into a mainstream functional beverages that continues to attract consumers seeking natural and probiotic drinks. So next, I'm going to explain about what is kombucha and second fermentation. Kombucha is a unique beverage produced using a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast commonly known as SCOBY. First of all, during the fermentation process, these microorganisms feed on the sugar in the tea and convert it into organic acid and gases. As a result, kombucha developed its characteristic, which is tangy and slightly sour taste, as well as a gentle natural carbonation that makes it refreshing to drink. After the initial fermentation, the process moves into what is called the secondary fermentation stage. At this point, the main purpose is not to produce the drink itself, but rather to improve the overall quality. In particular, this stage allows for the addition of flavors such as fruits, herbs, or even spices. Consequently, these tastes become more complex, The aroma is more appealing and the overall sensory experience is enhanced. Furthermore, during secondary fermentation, the natural carbonation continues to develop as the yeast consume the remaining sugar. This means that the drinks become more fizzy, enjoyable, and more attractive to consumer. In addition, the added nutrient from fruits agents can also support future microbial growth, which may increase the probiotic content of the drink. Overall, secondary fermentation is crucial step that evaluates the kombucha from a simple fermented tea to a more refined and appealing beverages. Therefore, through this process, kombucha not only gains richer flavor and stronger aroma, but also become more enjoyable and acceptable to consumers who are seeking healthy and tasty drink. In short, secondary fermentation is what transforms kombucha into the complex, flavorful, and health-promoting beverages that we enjoy today. In this section, I will explain why we choose orange and also pineapple as our flavoring agent. Fruit plays an important role in secondary fermentation because they act as a natural source of sugar for the microorganism. In addition, fruit contribute natural flavors and aroma to the beverage. In these studies, pineapple and orange were selected. Pineapple contains a high level of natural sugar and has a strong aroma which support fermentation and enhance the flavor. As for orange, it was chosen due to its citrus taste and refreshing sensory profile and vitamin C content. Together, these fruits improve both the taste and functional appeal of the kombucha. In this section, I will explaining about the objective of these studies. Basically, the main objective of these studies based on the understanding and improving kombucha as a functional beverages. First of all, we aim to investigate the kombucha fermentation process with a particular focus on secondary fermentation. Next, we also want to evaluate how secondary fermentation affect the quality of the drink, including its taste, aroma, and overall sensory attributes. In addition, this study seeks to identify which kombucha flavor are most preferred by consumer as flavor play a key role in acceptability. Furthermore, we also aim to assess the potential for large-scale production and commercialization, exploring how kombucha could actually succeed in the market. Finally, this study also intends to raise awareness of the health benefit of kombucha, highlighting its role as a natural probiotic-rich beverages that support a healthier lifestyle.
Next is fermentation process. The fermentation of kombucha is carried out by a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast, commonly known as SCOBY. This culture contains different species of yeast and acetic acid bacteria that work together in a mutualistic relationship. Each microorganism plays a specific role in driving the fermentation process. During the early stage of fermentation, yeast become active by utilizing the available sugars in the liquid. Through alcoholic fermentation, the yeast converts this sugar into ethanol and carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide contributes to the slight effervescence of kombucha, while ethanol serves as an important intermediate compound. As fermentation progresses, acetic acid bacteria begin to dominate. These bacteria oxidize the ethanol produced by yeast into various organic acids such as acetic acid, gluconic acid, and glucuronic acid. In addition, some glucose is also utilized by the bacteria to produce gluconic acid and cellulose, which contributes to the formation of the new SCOBY layer. The accumulation of these acids is responsible for the sour and tangy flavor of kombucha, while the cellulose indicates active fermentation. Throughout the fermentation process, the concentration of organic acid increases, causing a gradual decreases in pH. This acidic condition is significant because it helps suppress the growth of undesirable microorganisms, improving the safety and stability of the beverage. This acidic condition is significant because it helps suppress the growth of undesirable microorganisms, improving the safety and stability of the beverage. In conclusion, kombucha fermentation is a dynamic microbial process where yeast and bacteria interact to convert sugars into ethanol, organic acids, and carbon dioxide. Proper control of this fermentation process is essential to achieve a balanced flavor, safe acidity level, and consistent kombucha quality.
Now, moving on into apparatus and ingredients. For apparatus, we are going to need glass jar, glass bottle with stopper, cloth cover, rubber band, jug, knife and cutting board, container and spoon. Next, for our ingredient, we are going to need SCOBY with mother tea, white granulated sugar, black tea bag, water, fresh orange and fresh pineapple. So, before we proceed on how to make first fermentation of our kombucha, we need to prepare our apparatus and ingredients, which is glass jar, jug, spoon, cloth cover, rubber band, container, sugar, black tea bag, SCOBY and mother tea. Then we continue with our hot water. Then we are going to stir it well. Then we let it cool down first. After let it cool down for a while, we are going to put the tea into the glass jar, which is here. After we put the tea into the glass jar, we are going to take our SCOBY and put it in here. To prevent any contamination, we are going to wear gloves and we are going to take our SCOBY. Then we are going to put the mother tea with the SCOBY. Then we are done here. For now, we are going to take our cloth cover, cover them up, and we take our rubber band and keep it close and tight. We are done. And lastly, we are going to put it in dark place so it can ferment for 7 days straight. Pass by, we are going to take it and starting our second fermentation. So before we proceed on how to make our second fermentation of our kombucha, we need to prepare our apparatus and ingredients too, which is our first fermentation glass jar, jug, glass bottle with stopper, container and spoon. After we done transferring the SCOBY, we are going to put it somewhere else first, and then we are going to take the jug and put the first fermentation into the jug. Leave at least 1 out of 4 of the first fermentation so it can be, we can put our SCOBY inside it. After that, we are going to use the glass bottle with the stopper. Open the stopper. Then we are going to put our After we finish putting our first fermentation, we are going to stop it with the stopper. Then we are done. So that we are going to put the pineapple and orange. Thank you.
The main component will be the kombucha starter set, which will cost RM39.90 per set. The starter set will be purchased, and each set will include a 1.8 liter glass jar, a 10 cm SCOBY with 250 milliliters of mother tea, light tea bags, granulated sugar, a jar closed cover and rope. These two starter set will be enough to produce 3 kombucha varieties, namely original, orange and pineapple, with a total production of 30 bottles of 100 milliliters each. In addition, 4 oranges will be used at RM1.20 each, and 1 pineapple weighing 2 kg will be purchased at RM40. These prices will be based on the latest market prices, ensuring a consistent fruit flavor across the batch. So, the total raw materials cost will be RM98.60. For packaging, 30 glass bottles of 100 milliliters with aluminium caps will be used at RM1.50 each, along with labeling stickers at 13 cents per unit. The total packaging cost will be RM48.90. Packaging will be important as it enhances product presentation, especially for new kombucha drinkers. Moving on, for the cost per bottle, the raw material cost per bottle will be RM98.60 divided by 30, which equals RM3.29 per bottle. The packaging cost per bottle will be RM48.90 divided by 30, which equals to RM1.63 per bottle. Therefore, the total production cost per 100 milliliter bottle will be RM4.92. This will show that kombucha production can be carried out at a reasonable cost while maintaining good quality. Thus, selling price will be set at RM6.80 per bottle. From a batch of 30 bottles, this price will generate a total profit of RM56.50, demonstrating that kombucha will be both affordable and financially viable for small-scale production.
Moving on to packaging design. Our kombucha is packaged in a 100 milliliter glass bottle, chosen for both practicality and aesthetic appeal. Glass is a preferred material for fermented beverages because it is non-reactive, preserves the natural taste, and maintains the quality of the drink over time. Additionally, glass gives the product a premium and eco-friendly image, which aligns with the modern health-conscious consumer market. The small 100 milliliter size was intentionally chosen to offer convenience and portion control. It makes the product easy to carry, store and consume, which is ideal for busy individuals or for sampling new flavors without committing to a larger volume. The front of the bottle features a simple label that clearly states the brand name, the flavor of the kombucha and the volume, which is 100 milliliters. This minimalistic approach ensures that the essential information is visible and easy to read, while keeping the overall design clean and appealing. A clear brand identity on the front also helps in building recognition and recall among consumers. On the back of the bottle, the label contains the nutritional facts. This includes information on ingredients, calories, sugar content, and other relevant data. Providing nutritional information not only complies with food labeling regulations but also allows consumers to make informed choices regarding their health. Overall, the packaging design balances functionality and visual appeal. By using a glass bottle with a simple, clear front label and comprehensive nutritional facts at the back, the product communicates trustworthiness, quality, and transparency to consumers. This approach ensures that the kombucha is both safe to consume and visually attractive on shelves, helping the brand stand out in a competitive. Kombucha is known for its potential health benefits, which are mainly due to the bioactive compounds formed during fermentation. These include probiotics, organic acids, antioxidants, and enzymes, all of which contribute to its functional properties. One key benefit is gut health. The live bacteria in the SCOBY help promote a healthy gut microbiome, which can improve digestion and nutrient absorption. A balanced gut microbiome is also associated with reducing the risk of gastrointestinal issues such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and constipation. Kombucha also contains antioxidants from the tea used during fermentation. These compounds help neutralize free radicals, reducing oxidative stress and potentially lowering the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease or type 2 diabetes. Organic acids such as acetic acid and gluconic acid are believed to support detoxification, helping the body eliminate harmful substances. Additionally, kombucha may contribute to metabolic health. Studies suggest that its bioactive compounds can help regulate blood sugar levels and improve cholesterol profiles, which may reduce the risk of diabetes and hyperlipidemia. Its low-calorie content and natural acidity also make it a healthier alternative to sugary soft drinks. Hence, kombucha offers multiple health-promoting properties, making it a natural and functional beverage that contributes to overall vitality and disease prevention.
I will be presenting our marketing strategy for kombucha from Co. Since kombucha is still considered a new drink among some community, our marketing strategy is designed not only to sell the product but also to educate consumer and build awareness. For our target market, we focus mainly on young adult and student. This group enjoys trying new things and is more open to try new food and beverage trends. They are also more curious and willing to experiment with fermented or probiotic drinks. Next, we target health-conscious people. These consumers are more aware of gut health, digestion, and overall well-being, so they are more likely to understand the benefit of kombucha. Lastly, we also focus on people with digestive problems, such as bloating or discomfort. Since kombucha contains probiotic, it can be seen as a functional drink that supports digestive health. Moving on to our product strategy. First, we will spread awareness that kombucha is a healthy probiotic drink that support digestion and gut health. This will make people are interested to try our kombucha. Next, we also emphasize an attractive and eye-catching bottle design. A good design helps attract first-time buyer, especially young consumer. And lastly, we also offer 3 different flavors. This is important because not everyone likes the original fermented taste. Next is our pricing strategy. We set our price at RM6.80 per 100 ml, which is affordable for both student and local community. This pricing allows more people to try the kombucha. By offering affordable prices, customers are more likely to make a repeat purchase if they really enjoy the product. This strategy helps us build loyal customers rather than focusing only on one-time buyer. Lastly, let's move on to the promotion strategy. First, we have social media account at Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, and the username is kombucha from Co. We use this social media to promote our product. Second, we also have a WhatsApp community group, which currently has 67 members. This platform allows direct communication between the business and the customer. Customer can join the group to receive update, promotion and product information.
To reduce the overpowering and tangy taste of pineapple, the fermentation period can be shortened or conducted at a lower temperature to slow down the fermentation process. This controlled fermentation produces a gentler and more balanced flavor as pineapple is naturally acidic. After fermentation, the kombucha should be stored in a refrigerator immediately to prevent further microbial activity. This step is important to avoid continued alcohol production that could cause the ethanol content to exceed 0.5%, which would make the beverage non-halal. Flavor mix and match can also be applied by adding sweeter fruits such as mangoes or strawberries so that this will help stabilize the pH and improve sensory acceptance, particularly among younger consumers. Alternative sweeteners such as honey or maple syrup can also be used. These sugars are mainly metabolized by microorganisms during fermentation and do not significantly increase sugar content in the final product. Through these methods, kombucha can be enjoyed as a healthier beverage similar to our daily fruit juice but with extra probiotic benefit.
Now I will explain the SWOT analysis for the kombucha product. First, for strength, our kombucha use real fruit flavoring without artificial flavor or essence coloring, which make it healthier. The product also has an attractive design packaging that is appealing to customer and can catch attention. In addition, we offer 2 flavor options to suit different taste preference, making it more acceptable to a wide range of consumers. Lastly, our kombucha has lower sugar content compared to other carbonated soft drink, which is suitable for health-conscious individuals. Next, for weakness. The sour and acidic taste and less appealing smell of fermented kombucha may be unpleasant for some customers. Kombucha is also not suitable for those who are sensitive to acidic drinks. Furthermore, the production process requires close control and monitoring of alcohol level and pH, which increase process complexity. Moving on to opportunities. First, young adult and university students are always more interested to trying new drinks. Second, there is also huge potential to create and launch new fruit flavor in the future. At the same time, raising awareness of gut health helps increase acceptance of kombucha. Finally, for trend. First, there is strong competition from other famous kombucha brands such as Wonder Brew Kombucha. Next, some consumers are concerned about alcohol content from fermentation, especially Muslim people. Additionally, there is negative perception of kombucha due to unfamiliar taste and the smell that make people don't want to try the kombucha at all. That concludes all of our SWOT analysis.
I will explain the result of our sensory evaluation conducted on our kombucha samples. The evaluation was conducted at Andrews Ripapati, an optional gathering area for students of the lecturers. A total of 30 students participated, representing 7 academic programs, including microbiology, food technology, health management, biology, and other science-based courses. Most respondents were from the Diploma in Microbiology program, and the majority had no experience consuming kombucha before, making their feedback more objective. We evaluated 3 kombucha variants: original, orange, and pineapple. The samples were assessed based on their taste, smell, texture, appearance, and overall liking. From the result, orange kombucha was the most preferred in terms of their taste, texture, and appearance. This preference was mainly due to its bright yellow color and the presence of natural orange pulp, which creates a fresh and visually appealing beverage. However, for smell and overall acceptance, the original kombucha received higher scores than the fruit-flavored variants. This may be because kombucha is naturally acidic, and adding fruit can increase sourness and produce a stronger aroma, which some consumers may find less pleasant. As a result, the original variant recorded the highest overall acceptance, showing that many respondents preferred a simple and familiar flavor or profile. In contrast, pineapple kombucha consistently ranked the lowest across all criteria. This may be due to its pale color and strong tangy taste, which could reduce appetite. Despite this, pineapple kombucha still has market potential if its flavor is balanced and improved in future formulation. Overall, orange and original kombucha each receive 40% of preference, while pineapple receive 20% only. Most respondents suggest that a price below 5 ringgit for a 100 ml bottle would be affordable for students, followed by the range of 6 ringgit and 12 ringgit.
We also conducted the survey among the community to understand real consumer awareness and acceptance of kombucha. We have 40 respondents in total, and most of them are still students. All of this pie chart show the response that we got from the survey that we conducted. First, most respondents drink kombucha for health benefit and to try something new. Many also have tried kombucha but do not drink it often, while some are still curious, indicating potential to increase consumption. Most respondents are aware that kombucha is probiotic, and most of them are interested in flavored kombucha. Next, most respondents think pineapple is the most preferred flavor, followed by orange and original. The majority also feel 6 to 12 per 100 ml is a reasonable price, which aligns with our pricing strategy. They also think that the most effective advertising platform is the social media itself. Finally, all respondents are agree that kombucha is a healthy diet option, showing very positive perception. That's all for the community survey.
In conclusion, this study showed that kombucha has a potential as a functional beverage with good commercialization prospect. For instance, its appealing taste, diverse flavor, and also relatively simple production process make it attractive to consumer and suitable for large-scale production. At the same time, there are challenges that must be considered, such as product stability, regulatory compliance, and market competition. Nevertheless, despite these challenges, kombucha has a potential to be both health-promoting and profitable product. Last but not least, with careful planning and innovation, kombucha can succeed in the growing functional beverages industry. That's all from me. Thank you.